From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Raging Cajuns offense will have the first possession of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it.
Makes the grab down the left side. Off he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock, old school. Two of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing.
Hey, that's a live ball. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, the ground game. Smashes through. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Just needs a crack to get a return. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll go to the ground. Keeps the legs moving. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He makes the connection. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Gets open down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He's going to pass. Looking left. Hauls it in. And he's running in the open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Raging Cajuns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana, 23, West Virginia.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They'll need about 6 here on 2nd down from the 20. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he's going to go down at the 1. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The give out of the gun. Shakes off the tackle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quick pass on the fly motion. Nifty little dance step. Got enough space. Touchdown, Louisiana! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Firing to the right, complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Makes a move. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. He's looking to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Louisiana, 37. West Virginia, 0.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got his man quickly. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Charles. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Line getting set on 2nd down. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Ball in the air, intercepted! Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
On the play.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Quickly to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. It's a draw. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Barges ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Number 87 with the carry.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
West Virginia, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little time. The quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score. Louisiana 40, West Virginia 7.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Morgantown. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
And the Raging Cajuns will boot it away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the effort.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
And they got him for the sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Works the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David's got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Plows through the defense.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Louisiana, 43. West Virginia, 7.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
At the 40, there he goes. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Cajuns! And the pummeling has started.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over UTEP. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And back to the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. On 1st down, here comes this offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll leave it with him. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Running back searching for a hole. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Raging Cajuns have their offense in high gear. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Louisiana! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Going up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wideout in motion. The aerial assault continues. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. So an 82-yard drive there. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
57, West Virginia, 21.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, Dave.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The inside handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. Handoff from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He caught it. And he's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. They'll stop him at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but a nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
West Virginia, 28.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dances away from one. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Power football with the run. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite of what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been